Well, hello everyone, and yes, we have a train running on Inglethwaite New. It's only one track at the moment, and the bridge section is not there. Excuse the shake, I'm holding the camera in my hand and I'm terrible at it. So what I will be doing eventually is putting you onto that gimbal there, so that you can actually see the train passing that sensor there. Oh dear, won't focus. And then that sensor over there by the white card, and the speed being measured on the screen down there. And that will be measured by a different camera which is sat there. Okay, and then we'll set a split screen up or an inset to show you the speed as the train moves. But first of all, sorry, I'm shaking about here. I'll just take you down the end as the train comes arriving. Right, this is the section where the bridge will be, or the bridges will be, and as you can see, I've filled it in with just a piece of MDF, a gash piece of MDF that I've had to straighten at that end. You can see a strengthening piece and some bolts holding it, and it's just resting there with a couple of screws in that end just to stop it from moving about, and it allows me to have a train running, as I say, only running on DC. There is no DCC connected yet, and it's not running very fast because it's too loud above the sound of my voice. I run it really fast. So what we'll do is we'll go over to the other setup where I have the camera on that gimbal that I mentioned there, and we'll watch the train going, and as it passes the sensors you can see it change the speed. So back in a sec. Okay, well, here we are at the railway, and what you can see in the two cameras is the display of the Inglethwaite control panel on the inset, and the main picture shows a sensor here, and there's another one right down there by that white card. Those sensors are around, well, almost exactly 68 inches apart, and that is what the that's the distance that's been fed into the software, so that the software will be able to calculate the speed by measuring the time. So what I'll do is I'll just run the train round, and you'll be able to see it actually set up a start time. It's a bit loud, and it's going to get louder as I go faster, but I've not got it running too fast at the moment. My guess is that it's probably running 35 miles per hour, maybe 40. I'm not that good at judging it. Okay, here it comes, first sensor tripped, and it's going towards the second sensor. It has tripped the second sensor, and there's your speed, 33.4 miles per hour. Okay, I was a little bit out. I was 35 to 40, it was a bit less than that. So, you can see that 35 miles an hour isn't that fast. Or is it that fast? I'm not really sure. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll put the speed up to probably around about 40. Everything's going to get a bit louder, but we'll just have to accept that. Just coming up towards the first sensor. Tripped it now. Up to the second sensor and trip. And the speed is 46.9, nearly 47 miles per hour. Now my line speed I expect to be 60 miles an hour. So that will be the maximum speed that any train's allowed to travel on any of the 3 lines in this section. So let's try and get about 60 miles an hour. I think it's about there. It might be a little over. First sensor trip. Second sensor trip. Ooh, brilliant. 60.3 miles per hour. I'll let that train come round again so you can actually judge the speed that is 60 miles per hour, because it's not actually as fast as I thought it would look. I thought it would look a lot faster than that. Here it comes again. Trips the first sensor. Trips the second sensor. And it's a little bit faster, 61.5. It will vary a little, probably by about 1.5 miles per hour. There's bound to be a small variation. The loco doesn't travel at the same speed all the time. The longer it runs, the faster it goes. Because there's no back EMF. It's running entirely DC at the moment. No DCC. I'll give it one more try. And it's back down to 61. Now, just to demonstrate to you how fast 100 miles an hour might be, first sensor, second sensor, that's 97 miles per hour almost. Just upped it a little bit further and we'll see if it doesn't derail. We'll see if we can get 100 miles an hour. First sensor, second sensor, 98.5. Okay, I'm not going any faster than that. My voice won't stand it for a start. So there you go. What you can see is that the speed measurement works, and I have trains running through it, and I can vary the speed and we can tell you what the speed is. As I say, bear in mind this is only running DC at the moment. There is no DCC at all. The 2 sensors are connected back through this breadboard, which you can't actually see, back to the Arduino, and the Arduino is driving the display. There's just one thing I want to show, because there is a slight problem I have noticed. Just going to stop the train just as it trips the second sensor. Right, we've just tripped the second sensor. And what I hope you can see is that the back of the train still hasn't completely passed the first sensor. And this is a potential problem to the way I have written the software at the moment. In that, if the train now moves forward, what happens is it's already measured the speed at 45.4 miles per hour. So it has already started a new speed measurement. And what's going to happen is that as soon as it retrips the last sensor, it is likely to make another speed measurement. Let's see if we can actually make it happen. It's quite difficult to get it to happen. There you go. A false reading. Now that is because the software does not wait for the train to finish passing the first sensor before it rearms the measurement system. Got to fix the software to do that. But that's the only problem I found with it up until now. Everything else worked first time, so I'm quite happy about that. And noticing something like that is quite difficult. Anyway, you've seen some trains running on, a train running on New Inglethwaite. Next time we'll hopefully have a signal and a braking section, and hopefully we can see trains stopping and starting as the signal changes state. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.